Okay. What's good, y'all? Shout out to Notification Gang for hitting the like button. And the bill didn't even start yet. Y'all are realest ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. Charleston White, man. I mean, say what you want about Charleston White, man. I mean, he comes out every now and then and says some real things, but then he comes out and says some crazy, outlandishly racist stuff. But I have to give credit where credit is due in some cases, because I'm not saying that he's always correct, because he's not. He's definitely not always true. But in this case, I haven't seen it yet. I only seen the title. Charleston White says single mom can't raise sons on their own. In this case, I have to agree with it. Shout out to In My City. I think that's the name of the podcast. But let's get into it, man. I'll give my own opinion of my experiences of being raised by a single mother towards the end, maybe towards the middle. Let's see how it plays out. Let's go.
A mother's love is not sufficient enough for a boy. People think now mother's love is not sufficient. He have to have some type of male love, and it has to be consistent to even balance out the consistency of a mother's love. Without that balance, mothers ruin boys. You love on them too long, you ruin him. At some point, he has to go through some training or some discipline, some hard teachings. Man, I ain't never been spanked by a man. I ain't never had a hug from a man. I ain't never heard a man say, I'm proud of you. It was all mama. Even though our uncles was around, they street guys. They teaching you the bullshit. And they young. Now I ain't never seen a man come out my mother's bedroom, but she had a boyfriend.
Yeah.
So that aspect of just growing up with that missing piece of a male figure in your life, naturally, you seek out to fill that void away from your mother's home.
And what he just said was real as hell. What he just said was real as hell. And this, excuse me, y'all, this is the things that I've been saying for a very long time. I had uncles, even though, like he said, they was young, they was felons, they was this, they was that, they was selling drugs and all this other dumbass nonsense. They taught me a lot of things that goes on in the world. I say it all the time. My uncles, they convicted felons. They done did 5-10 years minimum in prison. Some did longer. Some of my uncles are still locked up. But I gotta give credit where credit is due. They used to look out for me. Nephew, you don't do this, that, and third. Nephew, you don't never do. Nephew, I better not ever find out you would do. Man, my uncle would have beat my ass if they seen. I told y'all this story. I had to have been in 6th grade. Maybe, I don't even think I was in 6th grade. I think I was in elementary, but 6th grade. I got out in the school bus, walked to the corner store that wasn't really that far from the apartments. You know how it is in the hood. It's a corner store goddamn everywhere. Walked to the corner store. My uncle seen me walking with this girl back. They were sitting at the playground. They were selling drugs or whatever. And they saw me walking back with this girl. I had bought me and her like some lollipops and some M&Ms or some crap like that. And we walking back to the park because I'm seeing my uncle. I'm waving my uncle, whatever. My uncle like, yo, what's up, nephew? Or whatever the case may be. And we out there chilling and vibing. And she gave one of the lollipops that I bought her to another boy. So I'm like, yo, I just bought you this lollipop. Why are you giving it to somebody else? She's like, oh, well, and I was like, oh, okay, whatever. I ain't think nothing of it. My uncle pulled me to the side. My uncle said, nephew, you bought that for her? I said, yeah, I saved up my couple little dimes and nickels. Y'all know how it is. You in 6th grade. You ain't got no real money. You just got a couple quarters here and there. And my uncle looked at me. He said, nephew, you don't never buy no damn woman no that. Nah. I'm like, oh, what the hell is talk about? Oh, gotta stay off that hand, man. Oh, drunk. I don't know what the hell. It wasn't until I got older when I realized, damn, bro, my uncle was real. You're not supposed to be spending no money like that on on nobody unless that's your girl. And my uncles taught me that at a very young age. But let's keep going.
The things that your mother tell you to do don't make sense amongst boys. When she fixing your coat as a little bitty boy and she giving you instructions on what to do to get back home, you don't, when you become an adolescent and the things that your mother say to you, if you go out there and do that with other boys, you go get treated like a punk.
Yeah.
And if your mother try to make you tough enough to go out there and deal with the boys, she might create a killer. So you can only show them how to be a good woman. Man, we had a homeboy. He used to sit down and pee. He never seen a man stand up and pee. Because your mother teach you to sit down and pee. That psychologically does something to a boy. Mm-hmm. Boys aren't supposed to sit down and pee. But what does mama do? She gets you a pot and she train you to sit down to pee. When do you learn to stand up? When? It's a whole lot of little boys sitting down peeing. When do you learn to stand up? Because all behavior is taught. All behavior is learned. Okay, but where do you learn to sit down? Watching mama. Why you think little boy, mama's supposed to close the door when he try to come watch her pee? Most women let her infant boy come in the room, watch her pee, watch her get dressed, and he take on those traits and characteristics from here. You can put that same baby with a wolf and he'll behave like a wolf.
Yeah, it's real.
So you figure by the time this kid get 9, 10 years old, he never sees a man stand up and pee. What do we learn? Prison is the tool God used to strengthen and make all of us better men. Our mothers can't do it. She tried. That's why we all have to go to prison. That's why most of us who leave our single mother home have to go to prison and go meet some kind of man in prison. Say, now look out, little homie. Let me show you how to throw your right hand. Now look out. Let me show you how to block that punch. He didn't know that before he got to prison. All the things that our mother tell us to do does not help us to be better men. As a matter of fact, the things that our mothers try to raise us to be, she's raising us to be the kind of men she wouldn't even date.
That's a fact. That is a fact. So many times I remember growing up, man. I used to ask my mom, hey, I got a crush on this chick. How do I get this chick? How do I get this girl? How do I get that girl? Da, 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 da. My mom used to give me that crazy advice. Oh, be nice to her. Treat her with respect. Tell her she's beautiful. Buy her some flowers, some chocolate. Get her a card. Tell her how much you're into her. When I did that, girls looked at me like, bro, what the hell? If you don't get your ass out my face, boy. I had to learn the hard way. This is back when my uncle was locked up. I had to learn the hard way. When my uncles got out and I asked my uncles how to do it, my uncle showed me the game, and it may have been rough. It was, I ain't gonna lie. It may have been rough, but it made me the person I am today, and it made me approach women differently. By the time my uncles got out of prison and they started showing me the ropes and teaching me the ways, I looked at my uncles. I was like, yo, I want to be just like my uncles. Unfortunately, and I get it. It's unfortunate. It's one of those things where it's just like, hey, yo, listen, but Dev, like, your uncle was a convicted felon. Your uncle was this. Your uncle was that. Me personally, at that age, 5th grade, 6th grade, I ain't give a damn. Only thing I seen was my uncle with a whole bunch of money, nice cars, nice rims, and bad women with the ass and titties out. I'm in middle school. I'm looking like my uncle, like, I want to be just like my uncle. I want to be just like him. Because the way my mom was explaining how to date and how to get women and whatever case may be was completely separate from how my uncles taught me. The way my mama taught me how to do this, how to get dressed, how to write, how to this, how to that, how to conduct myself, it was completely different from how my uncles did it. When I was in elementary school, I was scared to fight. I was scared to put hands on, because I was always skinny. My uncles used to hit me and be like, bro, if I'm gonna punch you right now. If you cry, I'm gonna beat your ass even more. Now go your ass out there and you put hands on him just the way saying why I did it to you. And I walk my ass out there and I beat that boy ass. And I'm looking at him like, I didn't understand. It was just like this man said, yo, a lot of dudes didn't understand how to fight until they got to prison. By that time, it's too late. I didn't understand how to fight until my uncles damn taught me how to. I ain't know how to do none of that. When I walked back to my uncle dragged my ass out to that damn playground. You put hands on him the same way I just put hands on you. I'm gonna beat your ass worse. Man, I went to fight and I won, and I was sitting there looking at my uncle like, I'm skinny. I had to be 50 pounds. I'm looking at like, I didn't even know I could do all that. What did my mom tell me to do? Oh, talk to him. Use your words. Try to find common ground. That's the type of stuff that my uncle looked at my mom and said, man, what? Let's keep going.
Mama, can I get your car keys? She'll give us her car keys all the way up until she's 30. But the man she dates, she won't. But she'll give it to her. And the man she dating sit up and say, boy, you let that boy do every goddamn thing. He can get your money. He lied to you. I lied to you, goddamn. I'm fucking you. Is he fucking you? You and your boy fucking? Motherfuckers start thinking a woman and her son fucking because she make him her man. And he be a weak motherfucking man. When he leave his mama, he be weak in a motherfucker at another woman's house trying to play man. That's why he run back to mama. That's why mama in his business and know what's going on between him and his girlfriend. That's why she want to know. She raising him to be this weak man that she wouldn't even date her motherfucking self. The black man that our mothers are telling us to be don't even exist in her bed.
Facts.
Our mothers are telling us to be the kind of man she can't even attract into the house.
That's a fact. Trying to make you be the good guy. Trying to make you be the respectful guy. Trying to make you be the guy, oh, yes, I would love to take y'all on a date, stay at the third. But damn, when you was with my daddy, y'all, he ain't do none of that. My daddy ain't buy you no flowers. My daddy ain't take you out on no nice dates, buy you chocolates and all this down third. Why you expecting me to do? And this is the reason why, fellas, I tell y'all all the time, when it comes to a lot of things, especially dating, do not listen to them about dating advice, because they're going to tell, when you ask them, oh, what type of man you're looking for, what type of man you're trying to get in a relationship with. Oh, I want a good guy, a respectful guy, a guy that can get that's good at communication, a guy that can talk to me, a guy that can hold a conversation, a guy that can respect me and surprise me and pick me up and take me on dates and this, that, and the third. But when you look at their baby daddies, them guys is not the same type of guy she's describing. What did he just say? Those are not the same type of men that's in her bed. The men that she's describing is not the type of men that's in her bed. Not the type of men that she done had damn kids with. What did he just say? Y'all boys got, ladies too, but y'all boys got to listen and pay attention to this man, bro. This man, bro, hitting. Dead ass. It's crazy. Crazy when you sit up here and ask these damn women, yeah, what type of man you looking for? What type of this? What type of that? They're gonna sit there and give you a whole long list of dudes that they themselves not laying on their back with. But they want a good guy, a respectful guy, a guy that calls them and texts them all day, every day. Do y'all know how many times I've seen videos from chicks on TikTok? Oh, well, he calls me twice a day. He texts me twice a day. It's just weird. It's giving weird vibes. But you said you want a man that contacts you all the time and texts you and tell you how beautiful you are. But these aren't the men that they're sleeping with. I said it before in, I don't even remember. I got so many videos, man. It's not even funny. I said this, if I remember, if I can find a video, I'll put it at the top. I said this in whatever video where I said, she's going to sit there and tell you she wants a man that could do ABC 1, 2, 3, but those aren't the men that she's sleeping with. Those aren't the men that she's having kids with. And I really want y'all boys to pay attention. Those aren't the type of men that's in her bed. The type of men that she's attracted to, the type of man that she's attached or imprinted by, it's not men that are listed, or any of those men that she listed on the goddamn list. The dude from the gym, she's not damn imprinted by him because of him having a conversation. She's imprinted by him because of what he did to her sexually, because the things that because he stimulates her sexually, physically, sexually, whatever. There's a difference. She is not attached to the dude. Ask the damn chick, hey, yo, the dude that she made catfishing accounts for so she can follow to see what he's doing. The guy that she's been stalking for the last damn 6 months to a year. All those things. The reason why she's doing that is not because he can hold a goddamn conversation. Stop the cat. I want y'all boys to focus and pay attention, but let's keep going.
So how can she guide me to be a man when she don't even have a man? She don't even know a man. Her daddy was fucked up. Her brother was fucked up. My daddy was fucked up. She had a baby by my sister. How can she tell me what kind of man to be? She ain't, mama, you ain't got a man. Or if the man you got, look what kind of man you got. Mama, how you gonna shape us boys to be this kind of man that don't even exist but nowhere in your head?
Let me tell y'all something, man. Can single moms raise a son to be a man? I'm going to tell you straight up, no. The same way, if I was a, God forbid, if I was a single father, I cannot raise a little girl to become a woman. I can't do it. Because while she's going through her hormonal changes, growing breasts, she's getting thicker, she's getting her period and all those other things, I don't know what that's like. I can't sit there and tell, whenever I do decide to have kids, I can't sit there and tell her, oh yeah, when you get your period, it's going to be like this. Bro, no, I can read about it, sure. I can read about it all goddamn day, but she's going to want to hear from someone that actually went through it. Same way with these little damn boys. These little boys is going to want to hear it from a male perspective. When I sat there and my mom was telling me ABC 1, 2, 3, yeah, I would hear it, but majority of it will go in one ear and go right out the other. I wasn't trying to hear that. I wanted to hear what my uncles were telling me. When my dad was around, I wanted to hear from my own father when my father was around. I do not think, and correct me if I'm wrong, y'all, if you made it this far in the video, I do not think a single mother can raise a boy to become a man. Just like I don't think a single man can raise a girl to become a woman. I don't think that can happen. Unless they have male and or female role models around them that they can look up to. I.e., case in point, my uncles. Who knows where I would be if it wasn't for my, I'm telling y'all right now, bro, I dead ass, who knows where I would have been if it wasn't for my uncles? I don't know. I dead ass do not know where I would have been if it was not for my uncles. And that's just me being real. That's me being real. You don't get no realer than that. You know what I'm saying? But maybe I think differently, man. Shout out to Charleston White, man. I want y'all to comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. And until next time, please, man, be safe, Erica.